Welcome to your Cohesion Classroom. In this lesson, we'll take a look at how to model addition and subtraction through two-step problem solving. At the end of this video, you'll have access to our tips and takeaways, allowing you to focus on the content being presented. You can always access any of our tips and takeaways from the lesson page before or after watching the lesson. A two-step word problem is one where students are required to solve a portion of the problem and then use the answer from that portion to solve another equation within the problem. One strategy that can be used is a bar model, which is a diagram that can help students organize their thinking and decide what operation or operations to use when solving a word problem. Word problems typically represent real-world scenarios, allowing students to practice these problem-solving strategies in their everyday lives. Addition and subtraction will occur fluently, so please see our addition strategies and subtraction strategies lessons for support if needed. Let's take a look at an example of how to use a bar model to problem solve. Here's our word problem. Oliver was playing a new video game. On the first level, he scored 53 points. He continued playing and scored 16 more points on the second level than he did on the first level. What was Oliver's total for points scored? To solve the problem, students might use a bar model. The first step is adding together the amount of points from level 1, 53, and the amount the problem describes as more, 16. Which gives us 69, or the amount of points scored in level 2. Next, for the second step of the problem, we must add together the amount for level 1, 53, and level 2, 69, which will equal 122 total points scored. A bar model can be quite useful for organizing the process of solving a two-step addition or subtraction problem. Let's change our video game example to illustrate a situation where subtraction would be appropriate. Suppose the question read, Oliver scored 122 points in his new video game. His best friend Jason scored 168. How many more points did Jason score than Oliver? When using the bar model to help us organize our thinking through a word problem, we want to visually represent known information. What do we know? We know Jason scored 168 and Oliver scored 122. We know the question is asking how many more did Jason score, so that tells me I need to subtract Jason's score by Oliver's score to find the answer. I'll use the place value strategy to calculate the answer. 168 minus 122 equals 46. So the bar model helped me organize my thinking and select the operation of subtraction to find that Jason scored 46 more points than Oliver. Sometimes students might make errors in determining which operations are appropriate for each problem or part of the problem. You may use a KWPL chart to help organize the information from the word problem. Let's take a look at how we might use a KWPL chart when solving our first word problem. The K stands for what the student knows from the problem. So we pull out the facts from the problem, that he scored 53 points on level 1 and 16 more than 53 on level 2. The W stands for what they want to know, or the question in the problem. In this case, how many total points were scored? The P stands for the plan for solving the problem. So first you must add together 53 and 16, and then take the answer from that, which is 69, and add it with the amount of points scored on level 1, which is 53, in order to get the total number of points scored. And finally, L, which represents what we learned, or the answer. In this case, 122 points were scored. To help students determine which operation to use, have them look specifically at the actions or clue words in the problem. For example, altogether and total might indicate addition, and difference and less than may indicate subtraction. To gain a full understanding of this concept, Visit the lesson page to view the rest of our lessons on subtraction and addition. If you'd like to see what's next with this strategy, check out Solve Two-Step Multiplication Problems or Model Multiplication Through Problem Solving, where students will use this strategy to help solve multiplication problems. Uniting students and families and learning, we are Cohesion Education. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.